a live look there at Mount Wilson. Whoa, gray skies out there. We want to check in with meteorologist Kelley Moody. She's here. She's tracking those conditions for us. But I don't know about you guys, but I certainly got a little bit of a drizzle as I was driving in this morning. And then, of course, it does feel a little cooler. But we are seeing those clouds lingering around. And I think it's going to get even cooler.
Yeah, we are looking at a little bit of a cool down. I felt that too. As I was walking into the office, I felt like some of that mist just coming down. And that's sort of what we expect to continue to experience when you've got these heavy clouds that are just draped over us with these overcast conditions. We start to feel just that extra bit of moisture out there. So this is what's happening right now. As we head through the rest of today, we'll start to see some of these heavy clouds clear out a little bit. We'll get some pockets of sunshine back in, so we can at least start our weekend with some clearer skies. Part of what's going to be doing this action for us are our winds. Now, this is all a product of a cold front that has been pushing through. Let's see if we can pull up our satellite and radar to take a look at that. We've been watching as that's been pushing through our area, continuing to bring some of that additional moisture. We'll see if it'll come up here in a second. We are going to continue to track with that. You can see it there. Some of those potential spotty showers, as well as some stronger gusty winds that come through with this. And it's worth noting that the National Weather Service has issued a wind advisory for areas in northern Los Angeles County. That includes Lancaster, that includes Palmdale, and that also stretches through the high desert into areas like Victorville, into Yucca Valley, and down through the San Gorgonio Pass through Desert Hot Springs. And it's in these areas that I expect that we'll be seeing wind gusts up to even 50 miles per hour, sustained winds between 25 and 35 miles per hour. Now, these are going to be some stronger winds coming through, so you want to take some extra caution on the roads. These winds are going to peak as we head late afternoon into the evening, and then they'll start to settle down a little bit as we head into our overnight hours. Saturday should just be breezy for all of us. Nothing too significant. We'll bring some sunshine back. As for what we can expect as we head into the weekend, let's see if we can pull up that extended forecast for you. We are going to see temperatures that are going to be hanging out in the 70s along the coast. We'll keep those 70s around as we start next week. We'll ebb and flow a bit with some of that additional cloud cover, transitioning back and forth with some sunshine during the afternoon hours. So some foggy mornings that we could really see as early as Sunday morning. We'll keep those around into Monday morning, and then that could linger a little bit into the middle of next week. And we do also see a little bit of a warm up happening no matter where you are as we head toward the end of next week. So while it will be cool and kind of misty and fall-like for now, we will eventually see those temperatures rise. But again, don't forget, one of our big focuses right now is on the winds. We are going to continue to see those become a little bit gusty with those wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. So that's something we want to be a little bit of extra cautious with, especially on the roads, especially with anything loose that could be around your homes. We want to make sure everything's strapped down. I know some people are real early with those Halloween decorations. We want to keep all those set in place. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.
And temperatures are much cooler this afternoon. Look at this. We've dropped all the way down to 69 there in Thousand Oaks. Elsewhere, we've got temperatures in the 70s, but we've got a really nice weekend up ahead. And we've got the details with your first alert forecast. A live look outside as you're looking at Catalina Island. A lot of sunshine there. You're watching NBC4 News at 4.
We'll check back in with her at the top of the 5.
All right, so I want to switch gears and give you a live look right now at Long Beach as we head into the weekend.
Yes, beautiful in Long Beach today. Meteorologist Melissa Magee is here now with a look at how it's going to continue, we hope.
Yes, it is going to continue. We've got great weather up ahead for our coming weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures nice and comfortable. Colleen and Michael will talk about the details. The reason why conditions are comfortable and why you felt a little cooling today was because of a trough of low pressure that moved on through. That trough also kicking up the winds. We've got winds currently in Santa Clarita up to 26 miles per hour, gusting up to 35 miles per hour there in Oxnard. And we're close to 30 miles per hour there in Victorville. Currently, we're underneath a wind advisory. Same thing across areas in the Antelope Valley, Lancaster, Palmdale. You're included in that. So the overall picture showing you what's going on. We've got a partly cloudy sky here in Southern California, but the reason why the change is taking place today, it's because of the position of this area of low pressure. Trough of low pressure moving down across areas in the Great Basin. We are on the back side of that, so we're tapping into those western northwesterly winds. That's cooling us down in some spots for 10 degrees cooler across across the region. As we head into the weekend, numbers will start to moderate. Looking at the current numbers, it's 73 in West Covina. The Basin down to 72 degrees. Light sweater, light jacket might be needed later on if you're out and about on the town. 74 in Van Nuys and 71 at this hour in Santa Clarita. So we'll talk about what we can expect for the rest of tonight. It will be windy for the foothills, the mountains, and the deserts. We'll have isolated winds gusting anywhere from 45 to 50 miles per hour. And then once we head into our weekend, a breezy start Saturday morning, but sunny. It's pleasant by the afternoon. A lot of sunshine on the way. Temperatures hanging out in the 70s and the 80s. So here's the forecast tomorrow for the Basin, Inland Orange County, and the coast. Really, Saturday and Sunday for the Basin will be hanging out in the upper 70s, lower 70s for the coast Saturday right through your Sunday. As we get into Sunday night into Monday, a reinforcing trough moves on through, meaning we'll start to cool back down even more as we return to work on Monday, down to 75 degrees. Numbers do moderate as we get into the middle and latter half of next week. Middle 70s, lower 80s will be on the way for the Basin once again. The Valley's 80 degrees tomorrow, upper 70s on the way for the Inland Empire. You could really flip the numbers around for the Valleys and the IE depending on the day here. And then once we get into Monday, we'll cool down a little bit. We're back up into the 80s as we get into Wednesday and beyond of next week. High Desert 79, 81 for you on your Sunday. 89 degrees for the Low Desert tomorrow. Breezy start, sunny by the afternoon. Temperatures responding up into the 90s as we head into the rest of next week for the Low Desert. Mountains, it's breezy. Otherwise, we'll have temperatures this weekend hanging out in the 60s. That's your forecast. Colleen, back over to you.
All right, Melissa.